Hi, I'm Bridulip. If you are an INTJ, this video is for you. You are the mastermind, the strategist, the one who sees 10 steps ahead. But sometimes it feels like no one truly understands the way your mind works. Let's talk about it. So, MBTI or the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator categorizes personalities based on how people perceive and interact with the world. INTJs, short for introverted, intuitive thinking and judging, are analytical and independent thinkers. You thrive on logic, strategy, and long-term vision. People often see you as cold or distant, but in reality, you are just focused, always planning, always solving. Now, let's talk about some strengths and weaknesses of INTJs. First, let's talk about some strengths. Strategic thinker. You don't see the next step, you see the whole chessboard. You are the mastermind. Secondly, independent and self sufficient. You don't really rely on others to get things done, you can do it by yourself. High standards and efficiency. If something isn't optimized, you will find a way to fix it. And last but not least, visionary and forward thinking. You don't follow trends, you set them. That's a good attitude. Now let's talk about some weaknesses. Emotionally detached. Feeling not your strong suit. Secondly, perfectionist and impatient. You expect a lot from yourself and others too. Thirdly, you struggle with small talk. Why talk about the weather when you could discuss the quantum physics, right? And lastly, you can come across as arrogant sometimes. You are confident in your knowledge, but not everyone appreciates that blunt honesty. Now, some wisdom or life tips for INTJs. First, balance logic with emotional intelligence. See, not everything in the life can be solved with pure logic. Learning to navigate emotions, both yours and others, will make you more effective leader. Second, perfectionism is a trap, okay? Sometimes good enough is the best choice. Not everything needs to be perfect, quote unquote. Third, don't isolate yourself too much. Your independent nature is a strength, but real success often requires some collaboration. And last but not least, take breaks from overthinking. Your mind is always working, but rest is crucial for true innovation. Oh, by the way, do you know that people like Elon Musk, Nikola Tesla, Isaac Newton, and fictional characters like Light Yagami from Death Note, they are all INTJs like you. Isn't it interesting? Now in this section, I have few questions for you, INTJs. First, do you often find yourself mentally planning literally 5 years into the future? Second, do people accuse you of being too blunt or detached? And thirdly, do you get frustrated when others can't keep up with your way of thinking? If you can relate to these, you might be an INTJ. Comment below with your type and share your thoughts. So, this was a deep dive into the INTJ personality, the mastermind, the strategist, the visionary. If you are an INTJ, let me know what's your biggest strength and what's something you are working on. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe because I am going to cover all the 16 personality. So see you in the next one.